got a bit of magnetism about him when you talk to him. He's a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, the fun is about to really begin now. We are going to go live to the cage for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen of East Ridge and Chattanooga, it is finally time for your main event of the evening. This bout is for the Aries Amateur Light Heavyweight Championship, and it's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the Allure Properties blue corner. He weighed in at 205.2 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins with 1 loss. He's representing Quest Fitness out of Murray, Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wallace McCoy. And his opponent, fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 204 pounds. He has a perfect amateur record of 4 wins and no losses. He's proudly representing Agoge Combatives out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. He is your undefeated, undisputed, and defending Aries Amateur Light Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sandman, Zaine Burton. Gentlemen, meet me in the middle and let's make this title fight official.
All right, gentlemen, we both know the rules. Obey my commands at all times, defend yourselves at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now, please. Back up.
Camp Jordan Arena, this is your time. Let's get loud.
Title gold on the line in light heavyweight. It is Zaine Burton and Wallace McCoy. Your main event of Aries Fight Series 11. First round is underway.
Man, I'm excited. Always a treat to see Zaine fight. Zaine's being cautious coming into the beginning of this first round.
I mean, guys this size, it only takes a punch or 2. The fight will be over before you know it. Heavy inside leg kick from Burton. A lot of anticipation and nervous energy in this crowd right now. Oh, heavy exchange. Both fighters landing, Zaine a right, and I believe his opponent also had a grazing right that landed from McCoy. Light kick from McCoy. Zaine resets himself after he landed a short right, but missed a couple other punches. There's a nice kick up the middle from the champ. Wallace went right from striking to engaging in the grappling, but Zaine escaped. Blitz is in, but McCoy using that footwork to avoid it. McCoy caught that front kick and took it right into a body lock. Great balance from Burton.
Yep. He's got Zaine against his cage. Zaine doesn't seem too worried. He's got one underhook on one side. Locked up in the back. Looks like he's going to try to just switch out of this, which he does pretty easy.
Back to standing here, a minute and 20 seconds left in the first of what will be 5 rounds. This is a title fight, 5 rounds. Nice inside leg kick from Burton. He's used that a couple times.
Yeah, he's doing good on landing those in. And Wallace got to be careful spinning out of that. It's a dangerous game to play.
That's always a sign that it had some sting on it. When that lands and you spin, ooh, tricky. A high front kick there, almost landed for Burton, but now we're getting back at it in the middle of the cage. challenger showing the champion some good respect, but he is picking his spots of when to engage here in the striking, and it's been a pretty even trade here. Nice right to the body there from the challenger. Zaine trying to pick his spots. Heavy exchange. Heavy exchange. I think the champion came up just short on an uppercut there. Oh, short right. I think that found the chin. Wow, that's a big way to end the round. I think the short right found the chin from the champion right at the end of that round. Although I think Zaine did take a punch or two, too, on the heavy exchange in the middle of the ring. Here's a replay, Houston.
Yeah, these guys really did good on keeping distance. When they were in, they were in.
Yeah, both fighters did rock one another, and then
yeah, you just see a couple just near misses on some strong hits.
Right after that replay, the champion was able to land. It was almost like an anchor punch. It just came straight down, caught McCoy right on the tip of the chin, I feel like. And then there was kind of an uneasy grappling exchange initiated, but very even first round. I definitely thought McCoy landed some good shots, but Zaine, he knows what it takes in these championship fights. I mean, he's had to overcome a couple of moments where, like I remember in the Tristan Scarborough fight when he won the title. He's had to dig deep before, and that might be required here again tonight.
Zaine doesn't want these easy fights either. He's looking for the hard fights like he had against Tristan, and something that's coming off his first round with Wallace.
Wallace is quite a presence to have to deal with.
He's a big man.
Broad shoulders, although those leg kicks are starting to mount.
Yep.
Wallace McCoy, I don't think, wants to show that there's any damage done to that leg, but it may come to a point later if these techniques continue to land that he just can't not react to it. Although this is a slip. The champion slipped throwing a high kick.
And I don't think people realize the impact that that shin-on-shin makes, especially where Zaine's hitting it. That really does take time here.
Wallace now getting into half guard.
Yeah.
Right into mount. Zaine trying to roll to generate a scramble.
And Wallace sort of on the back of Zaine.
Wallace McCoy is very sweaty, and I wonder if that hurt him there. Okay, McCoy back out to his feet. That was quite a scramble in a championship fight.
Absolutely.
Crowd starting to come alive. We all know the gold is on the line. Zaine has got a lot of fans here that want to see him retain. Wallace McCoy with a heavy right. Another right to the body. Both of these fighters trying to be very cautious. They don't want to get into range unless they're certain it's going to be their advantage. Big, two right hands from the champion.
Well-rounded, well-targeted, I should say.
One kind of loop into the side of the head and the other right down to the chin.
Yep.
Nice inside leg kick there from the champion. Zaine caught a body kick and returned a body kick. 40 seconds left here in the second round, and another very tight round. I mean, Wallace McCoy had a moment, and Zaine had a moment on the ground.
Just putting a war out there in the center of the cage.
You think this is where Zaine wanted to have this fight? There's a low blow there. The ref almost a little reticent to call it. But yes, as we're seeing this thing play out, we've seen some scrambles now. We've seen some prolonged stand-up interactions. Is this the champion's game plan? Do you think he wants to make an adjustment here going into the championship rounds?
You know what? If I were to be in the head of Zaine right now, I think what he's probably thinking is that maybe he wants to take this fight deeper into the rounds. I think that his cardio is showing that he can do it. I think that, Wallace is, some people just sweat more than others, but Wallace is out there pouring it out. And Zaine's cardio is good.
Ooh, that body kick was nasty. Wallace McCoy lands a body kick, and Zaine wanted to get it back before the end of the round.
Number 2.
So much experience in the corner of Zaine Burton. You see Greg Hopkins, Matt Harris, Sterling Peace, Larry Scott. Just a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience there. Help Zaine out.
Wallace McCoy with his Quest Fitness team there in the ring, and they are trying to find a way to navigate into the championship rounds. You know, this man holds a belt regionally as well. He's fighting for Zaine's title here tonight. You got to imagine both of these fighters are prepared for 5. Should it need to go that long?
Yeah. I think Zaine wanted about another 15 seconds left in that second round.
Yeah, I mean, Wallace had some of his heaviest offense right at the end of the round, and Zaine was keen to get that receipt back and show the judges that it's equal damage being dealt. Well, it is round 3 of a title fight in your main event here at Aries Fight Series 11. Zaine with a straight and then some big looping, powerful punches just missing from Wallace McCoy. Nice kick to the body there from the champion.
Oh, trying for a foot stomp there.
That's an old school technique. You don't see that as much in today's game. Now that is been the bread and butter technique, the low attack.
Yep, you see Zaine's corner calling for more of that.
Calf kick, inside leg kick. Wallace jumps in with a 1-2, but Zaine slips it. We have hit the 1:45 remaining mark here in round number 3. Oh!
I think Zaine was just sick of seeing him run away. He grabbed the arm, said, nope, not meeting back in the middle.
That was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah.
Zaine turns him around there with the reversal, but McCoy counters his counter. Zaine to the body lock.
Yep.
Takedown right here with a minute left in the third would be big. Good head placement here by Wallace McCoy as he's trying to grind on the champion. .45 seconds remaining here in the third round. Wallace McCoy here with good pressure on the champion up against the cage.
Yep.
Hasn't quite been able to completely take over with his offense, but
Zaine does not seem worried. He's kind
No.
of shrugged it off.
this is good position from McCoy, but you really should be a little busier than this trying to get as much scoring as you can done here on the champion in the third round.
Yeah, and there is some carrying the weight of Wallace on Zaine, but Wallace is also using a lot of energy just to push Zaine against the cage, and Zaine's in a good position where he's not too concerned about it right now. He's not taking any blows. He's not worried about any takedowns right now, so.
The reason I think that's good for Wallace McCoy is because when he's there, he's not standing at range getting those legs chopped.
Yeah.
And that's been a very effective technique for Zaine. We still got 2 rounds to go. The championship rounds.
Yeah,
We'll see if those leg kicks end up being an investment that pays off. Main event here brought to you by Warrior Home Improvement. You've seen their spots running throughout the broadcast tonight. Please give them a call. They are an awesome sponsor here at Aries Fight Series. It is the main event, Aries Fight Series 11. You are right here in the middle of it. We've got the championship rounds left, 4 and 5, to decide the light heavyweight Aries Fight Series amateur title. And in all honesty, Houston, I don't have a direct read on how I would score this fight.
Yeah.
I could make a case either way, to be honest with you.
Sure.
Maybe with the striking, Zaine has had the edge because of the leg kicks.
I agree.
But the power punch is close to even. Ooh. Oh, like right there, that was a bomb.
Yep.
That was a bomb from Wallace. Man, what a chin on the champion right there.
Oh, and he's kind of good guillotine.
What are you thinking here? What are you seeing on the guillotine, Houston?
It's kind of hard to see from this angle. Zaine doesn't seem too worried about it. Doesn't have a very good angle on it.
Wow, that's going to initiate another scramble.
Yeah, Zaine's really good at creating those scrambles to get out. And he was very wise to Wallace's attempt to get the back, as you saw Zaine come up and
Wallace
put his hand up.
Could utilize some knees here. Looks like he's trying to snap down the champion.
Yeah, and Zaine having some really good wrestling background and ability. I don't think this is a position he's too worried about.
He's going for like an anaconda here, right? Oh, wow.
No.
Perhaps a Darce. I always mix those two up.
That's okay, yep. I don't think Zaine is too worried about it. He was looking for his way out and seeing how he's going to swap that around.
Zaine now pressuring Wallace McCoy up against the cage.
Heavy pressure.
Zaine,
great takedown from Zaine.
That was a really good, smart move to pull those legs out from under McCoy. And now he's going to enjoy some top position here, maybe a chance to ground and pound.
Sandman is looking for that position to get into to start that ground and pound. Wallace is doing a good job of keeping balled up and trying not to give Zaine too much space at all.
1 minute and 15 seconds left here in the fourth round, the first of two championship rounds. Should they be needed, and Zaine Burton posturing up. There's a couple of blows. My God, McCoy is just leaning into these shots.
Yeah, he's trying to eat them, but he's also trying to grab that arm bar, so I think he was trying to let Zaine get a little comfortable.
That was an interesting strategy. Normally you don't see people.
No, and I see what Wallace was trying to do there. He was trying to encourage Zaine to throw more of those so he could get comfortable and grab that arm for an arm bar, which is he's trying to do again on that left side. He's trying to isolate that arm.
Okay. It was getting heavier and heavier, though. Each blow I felt like was gaining steam.
Yep. Now Zaine has that arm. This is just, it's a hard position. Oh, it's a hard position when you're outside of this guard to really get the distance you need, but Zaine does have that reach advantage and that height advantage is going to help him out in this position.
Big left hand there was partially blocked by McCoy. But this has been a great end to the fourth round for Zaine Burton.
Absolutely.
Zaine with a late elbow.
We are headed to a fifth and final championship round.
1 round to go to decide the Aries Amateur Light Heavyweight Champion. And I'm looking around, I'm seeing a lot of people standing up.
Yep.
I think people are a little on edge because this isn't the clearest fight to score. Each fighter has had great moments. Zaine, amazing top control there, some heavy ground and pound to finish the fourth. A round that I believe started with a very heavy right hand from the challenger, Wallace McCoy. And they've been closely contested, so this title fight living up to the expectation of a great one, and it's all in front of us here in the fifth. This is going to be the fifth and final round of our Aries 11 main event to decide the amateur light heavyweight title. 3 minutes to go between Zaine Burton keeping his belt or a new champion possibly being crowned.
Yeah, and I think these guys really don't want to leave it to the judge's decision on this fight. Both going to do everything they can just to end it in this fifth round.
McCoy defending the early takedown attempt from the champion. Ooh, high front kick from Zaine Burton right up the middle. Okay. Now this is a different kind of situation. Zaine Burton's actually caught at a tough angle, but that's going to just cause another scramble. You're right, Houston. Zaine is uncanny at causing those scrambles.
Yep, he really is.
Challenger landed a grazing right hand there. I don't know that he really clipped him so much as maybe altered the takedown attempt, and now he's defending with 2 underhooks. McCoy goes knee to the body, attempted trip. Heavy knee to the back of the leg. Right hand, couple of short rights, finding a home for the challenger.
Zaine doesn't seem worried, but he's got to get out of this position.
Yeah, there's too much time left in this round to just accept being here. Obviously, it's easier said than done, and he's got to fight to get out of there, but he is doing just that. Well-timed takedown from the challenger, and he's trying to grapevine the legs. Grapevining those legs is a technique that you are seeing at the professional level, just really a part of MMA's evolution. This is a great way to secure top position and give yourself an opportunity to win rounds.
Yeah, it's hard for Wallace to inflict too much damage when Zaine had his back that far against the cage. Now you see Wallace going for a rear naked.
Hunting for a neck right now.
And he does have that in tight. He seems a little high on it.
Zaine's got to fight the hands. The championship is
Oh,
in trouble, and it looks like Wallace McCoy has done it.
Yep. Wallace successful in taking the back of Zaine Burton and securing a rear naked choke with just 30 seconds to go in the 5th and final round here.
That's amazing. You know, there was a moment there when Wallace McCoy had Zaine Burton in a very tight guillotine and kind of at a very awkward, intense angle where the cage wall was utilized.
Yep.
Zaine scrambled out.
Lots of respect for both these two guys. It was a good war between the two of them.
Hell of a championship title run from Zaine Burton. But that comes to an end here on August the 20th in Camp Jordan Arena, excuse me. Wallace McCoy going to be walking out of here, the Aries Fight Series light heavyweight champion.
Well, a really great night of action here at Camp Jordan, and these guys are getting it together, and Wallace getting ready to be crowned Aries light heavyweight champion, making the trip all the way from Murray, Kentucky.
I'm trying to think, you know, in title fights, I feel like a 5th round sub, pretty rare. We were close to going to decision, which who knows what would have happened if that would have been the case. Wallace McCoy adding another piece of hardware to his collection. This time it is the Aries 205 title, and we are going to make that official right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops this bout at 2 minutes and 28 seconds of the 5th round. Your winner by submission by way of a rear naked choke and new Aries light heavyweight champion, Wallace McCoy.